Hey YouTube, I've moved stuff about a little bit. I've actually moved the mic an awful lot closer, so maybe I'll be talking a bit louder now. Don't know, the mic is literally right there. Just out of shot. In fact, not actually out of shot, actually still in shot. That's what the white thing is that you can see just there. Obviously it's actually there though. But yeah. Yeah, so this is my pals. This is an LTD EX-200 Explorer. Kind of looks a bit like, yeah, not miles away from the Westone Raider, and it's an Explorer but slightly pointier. I've had a few LTDs. They've always got really good frets on them. I've only got one just now. It's that the Baby Metal guitar, which is there's an awful lot of things that are very similar to this. It's got like a crazy, you can see the headstock. This bit here slopes, which is a bit mad. Got a nice volute on the back. What it tells you, IW17 Indonesia, so pretty much new. LTD branded tuners. White binding on the neck. Bolt. Yeah, bolt on neck, not a bolt on neck. It's a set neck. ESP designed. Pickups, tunematic, bridge, volume tone. It's got a couple of wee chips around the outside, like all pointy guitars always have. No chips on that bit. No chips on that bit. Wee bit of a chip there. Maybe a slight chip on the headstock, but pretty much brand spanking new. He's going to sell this, and I said I'll do a video for it. So this, you might be watching this, seeing this bit guitar. I don't really know much about it. I think I had a quick look on eBay last night, and there's a James Hetfield model which looks pretty much the same as this but white. Plus it's got a painted neck. I'm all for the painted neck. So that's me. If I just use clean bridge pickup, neck bridge, neck clean. Right, this guitar doesn't work clean. It wants a fuzz pedal. So bridge pickup, fuzz pedal. Actually quite a wide feeling fretboard. Neck. Put in something to jam over. Already got a loop in there. I like that riff though. Neck. It's actually it wants to sit more horizontal than I want it to. I want it to sit like that, and it wants to sit like that. Well, maybe it's just because it's so similar to my Raider there behind me. Try the a bit more aggressive. This is the micro metal muff pedal, which I've decided I'm going to use for when something just becomes a certain level of pointiness, kind of like modern pointy, I suppose. So it's a wee bit heavier. Bridge. I don't know how Brian May does it. Maybe he's just much better on the guitar. How much shorter videos are when it's not one of my guitars that I know tons about and I'm dead enthusiastic about. This is cool. Quality wise, it's right up there. It really is. I mean, we're not talking in the sort of, in my experience, the sort of what currently Squire and Epiphone are putting out. It's a better guitar. I think it's a little bit of that's kind of going a little bit into the sort of weird or the sort of oddball type ranges of guitars where it's not a Gibson or a Fender, so it has to be good to sell, as opposed to like a Gibson. Fender can just put out whatever they want, people will buy it. Oh look, Jimi Hendrix played a white Strat. Doesn't matter whether it's good or not. They don't have to compete. People will buy it anyway, and it'll be a success. So this is kind of, I suppose, kind of an Explorer. It's just slightly pointier. It is annoying me the way it just wants to sit at that angle, which might be exactly the angle that some people want. Maybe if you're like, because it's modern, maybe is that the angle that James Hetfield in Metallica has his guitar at? It probably is. I want it to be there though, and it's not. It wants to be there, which is fine. So it's not badly balanced. It's just not balanced the way I would want to. I'm just actually, if I yeah, that's what I would do. If you move the strap button to there, can I just slot that in there? Just yeah. Now it's I wouldn't do that as a permanent thing, but yeah. Now it's sitting at the angle I like. Yeah. So basically, moving the strap button to here solves that immediately. If you find this is a bit horizontally. See, for me, even just looking at it, a guitar this shape should be that. This should be a straight line. This should be a horizontal line from between here and here. But I mean, the quality of it's amazing. The neck is much more Gibson-y. I'm comparing it to the Raider because it kind of looks like it. Kind of just put it to them next to each other just to see just how different they actually are. See, they're not. It's different. It's definitely they're definitely going in a similar sort of ballpark. Maybe is it the chamfers that make it look like that? So basically, LTD, your Lucky West Tone aren't still about, otherwise they'd be going, hey, copyright infringement. Okay, that's not a straight line in this one, is it? they totally stole. So it's a total bump, totally. Very different feeling guitar though. That's like a bolt on neck. That's a Strat basically. This is much more Gibson-y. Yeah, so my pal's selling this, and he doesn't want an awful lot of money for it. I kind of, he's told me. I just said, what do you think I could get for it? It's like, I really don't know anything about this guitar. I think I'm at about 400 quid new, and at that, it's a pretty good buy. So I guess have a look on Gumtree, which might be, or Facebook Marketplace, which you might have actually put you to this video. This guitar has virtually no issues at all. It's pretty much brand new, apart from having a wee bit of a chip on the end, which is all pointy guitars always get a chip in the ends. But I mean, apart from that, it looks absolutely brand new, and it's set up and it's playing really well. I mean, I don't even attempt to try and do finger tapping, even though I can't do finger tapping. But the only way I can even attempt it is on a really well set up guitar, and it's working. But I would totally buy this if I didn't already have far too many guitars. Plus I've got the Raider, which is it's 80s and candy apple red, smashing colour, glitter two-tone, even more than smashing colour. So basically, if I didn't have this, I would maybe be having a look at this. But I mean, that's just one of my favourite guitars ever. So hopefully the sound a bit better. I'm kind of moving stuff about a little bit this week. This is actually the first time I've not done a video for like 3 days or something like that, which is kind of weird. I've actually got so much other stuff done. It's great. Kind of trying. I might be doing videos a bit more in batches now. You know, maybe do 3 videos on a day, or 4 videos in a day, and then stagger them out, which means that I've got more time to work on guitars and stuff like that. This is the second video for today, but I think it might be. Eventually, I'd rather just have a backlog so I can keep churning them out. And I might be moving my. I'm using my girlfriend's Civit's laptop, which is, and it's not quite Anus, it's not quite Ass, it's Asus, but it's like a notepad. It's called, so it's quite a small thing. And I mean, I am asking too much of it, really, doing all these videos. It's performed so well, but I've got like a workstation PC thing, which is currently basically I use for watching telly. I should really be doing it on that, or if I have to do editing. So maybe if I should, I've rearranged everything in here, so I've now got my camera. Well, I'm still using the laptop just now, but once I've got the cable that's coming, I'm going to have the camera up there. I've got a separate monitor up there, and I've moved the mic, so hopefully the talking's a bit louder. I notice it makes a huge difference. Whenever you see people, it's a snowball mic. Whenever you see people using these in podcasts and stuff, they've got it right up against their face with a pop filter on it, and it's like I kind of don't want to do that because I want to be able to hear the amp behind me, and it's like just a case of working in exactly how I'm going to do it. I don't want to be splitting it up. I don't want to have like a lapel mic. I want it to sound like you're just in the room with me. So it's like there's always going to be a bit of a compromise with between speech and the sound of the amp. Don't know how it's going to work. Rock on. On records, I haven't had a good stereo since I moved here, basically, and now I've got a good record player set up. And wow, I had a night the other night just listening to records. It's just, music is amazing. I've just totally not been listening to it enough. I've been watching stuff on YouTube and stuff like that, you know, but it's like I kind of watched all of YouTube now in the lockdown, to be honest. I'm now getting on to actually just sit and listen to records. It's just fantastic. I absolutely love it. Rock on.